My country people, how una day, una good evening. Welcome again to Love Battle on Top Web TV, your family entertainment channel. How a week ago? How they hustle? They push am, continue. They do am like that. Complain there, you know they easy anywhere. But forget, would they use makeup and everything cover? You don't need to tell everybody as they go now. You understand? So just continue to push until you get to the permanent site. Today again on Top Love Battle, we don't bring fine topic. Go one treat for now. Waiting be that. Shay, you go let your husband get female best friend. Your husband, your man, can't tell you say, this chick way at the chat. No, it's nothing. She's just my best friend. She's my bestie. She's my pally. Work together. I've known her for a long time. That kind of talk. You go agree. You no go agree. And they ask both men and women, say good, you as man to get female bestie when no be your wife. Now that matter now will carry come and I don't bring two girls them where I trust. Will go help us handle the topic proper. For my right here, I have my apple now. My Elebe Jol, my Omama Asaro. Her name na Laurentia Wanna. She na motivational speaker and writer. Welcome to the show, Laurentia.
Thank you. Good evening, viewers.
Good evening. People waiting for us, they greet you. Thank you for coming again. You don't take away, we see your fine face. And for my left here, I have my Akwaza Yabo. Anytime I call in the show, no be saying no busy, it create time. If you think about my gray hair, you go say no. Let me respect this woman and answer her call. In name na Dr. Valentine Soribe. Welcome to the show, Doctor.
Yeah, thank you.
Him na wonderful actor and model too.
Yes, so my viewers, my people, I salute you now.
Not your viewers, our viewers.
Okay, our viewers, my people, I salute you now.
Thank you very much. Okay, Doc, make I ask you sharp. Yes. You don't hear topic will carry come.
Of course.
I notice my fine tail. Hey, thank you. The thing they do me somehow for body. Yes, so, Doc, you hear what I talk. You hear what the topic will carry come. Say, inside this matter what they treat now, say it good make husband, make it get female bestie. We just say for 1 minute.
Yeah, to me, it's absolutely, completely, 100% okay.
You good?
Yes.
Make man get female bestie?
Yes.
Why you talk so?
Because I believe, though so many people think there's nothing such as simply friends or just friends, but we are now in a more civilized world. So I believe that just a friend do exist because I can't cheat since I have a close platonic friend at home. So there's nothing wrong in having a friend outside. So many people do it and it does exist and it will still be existing till tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Laurentia,
Yeah.
you hear as Val drop and say nothing they wrong. Say it they happen before, it they happen now, and it will happen tomorrow.
I heard him correctly.
Make we hear your own side. Sure, you feel say they good make husband they
My
get
answer is simply an unbiased no. Because it is very, very unhealthy.
Okay.
It's very risky. It can destroy marriage. It can bring in regret in future. So I don't in any way support it.
It don't make sense.
At all. It doesn't make sense.
Great. My people for house and I don't hear as Laurentia use her bucket telling us say it doesn't make sense. It don't make sense. She won't take it. She won't have it. She's not having it. Okay? But dog say waiting there now today. Say it don't they happen. Say it will still happen even this evening. If it happen. You understand? Dog, may we hear why you talk. Say it makes sense for husband to get female best friend.
Okay. Yes, so my people, just like I said before, that it is absolutely, completely okay. In the sense that, we have this lazy writing that there's nothing like simply friends or just a friend. Well, that has gone so viral that people do not still believe that we can have just a friend. I have seen it done so many times. I've been there also. I've kept friends, that will go out, will hang out, will share common interest. That is the most important. We'll share common interest. We'll go out, we flex, we'll do things, but it doesn't affect my relationship because I always allow my spouse to know this person, that this is my bestie, and it is unadulterated. There's nothing going on. So, to me, I believe that instead of you to be, haunting your husband, restricting him from girls, See, it doesn't help matter. A person that will cheat will cheat. It is even worse because that person will go and do it at your back. So I believe that you even embrace that person, bring the person at home to become now a family friend, not only a best friend to your spouse. That is the way I look at it. So if you are genuinely worried that your husband will cheat, restricting him from girls will not solve that matter. I mean, you have much bigger problems in your relationship and at home to take care of than to be hunting your husband up and down because he's talking to one girl or because he's chatting somebody. What is the issue there? He will cheat. But the odds will be against your thoughts because he is not going to cheat. He has a platonic close friend at home. So definitely, if I wanted a romantic relationship with that my best friend, then I will marry that my best friend. I will not marry you.
What if you meet him after you don't marry your wife? You know, I don't hear these stories. Many men, immediately after a week, then do wedding. Now that time they'll come say, hey, now I can't see the woman of my dreams.
Yes.
Where were you when I was getting married?
Yes.
Now the
why the person is called my best friend, just like we fondly say BFF, best friends forever, which means it's either we started from childhood or we've been friends for a very long time and we're sharing a common interest. That is why we are now best friends. So I can't just see somebody yesterday and I say today this person is my best friend when I don't know everything about the person. I have to know everything about you before I call you my best friend. So you were there as my best friend. We share common interests. We're there. We spend quality times together. Sometimes there it is a semi-romantic relationship that even if we don't tell each other our feelings, it's just there. So it doesn't affect my platonic partner because I believe that my partner at home is the real deal. So that is why I can keep her as my better half. So there's nothing to be scared about. Friends go out, then do things. We can even do business. Yes, I can have a bestie that will do business. My wife is into something else, and I share common interests with my bestie, and we'll still bring in money for food at home. So it doesn't affect anything. I still bring her at home. The most important thing is tell your spouse, introduce her to this best friend that this is my best friend. All of us will share the table together, and then there's no problem. But when you are hiding it, you chat her when you see your wife, you call her when you see your wife. So that is when you start making it look fishy. So when you're playing in it, then it happens. We started from childhood. Even before I married my wife, I had friends there. So is it because now I'm married, I'll litter everybody, including my bestie? So it doesn't work that way. Bestie might be a male friend, it might be a female friend. So whichever falls in, the partner should just be understanding. Yes, you should understand. So my wife should understand the husband that she married, that this person is trustworthy. This person, in this relationship, there will be no shades of flirting. So therefore, allow your partner to feel free, and then let your partner also let you know everything that is going on in that harmless relationship.
Okay.
So to me, it's absolutely 100% okay. I don't see anything wrong with it. So let's just, be free. Let's look at more important issues at home. Let's solve more important problems in our family and leave all these things that doesn't have anything to affect our life.
And many times these things, they cause BP.
Yes. And that's the problem. You even be killing yourself. You're having problem yourself when the husband you're talking about is doing something genuine and he doesn't even know what you're passing through. You just be frowning. You'll be killing. You're saying he will cheat. You will say this and that, but nothing is happening. So that's why it's better to bring that best friend. Let's all of us be family friends. Let's share that common interest together and let everything be moving fine in the relationship. So that's my take.
Thank you very much, Doc. You couldn't break this thing down to the lowest common multiple. Laurentia, can you beat that? I don't know.
I had him right too. Can you imagine? Allowing my husband to bring in a best female friend. Somehow. No, do we even know the meaning of this best? Because some people mix it up. Best simply means perfect, the highest of it all. Then do you know that before you, a married man out there, went out and got married, you must have searched. You had friends. Like Val rightly said, you had friends you must have grown up with. So, but now you want to get married. You saw all these friends, but you searched. You saw a good friend, you kept her aside. You saw a better friend, you kept her aside. You kept searching for the best until you got this best. And you got married to her. She came in. When she came in, she abandoned the father's house, came to live with you permanently. She dropped her father's name, started bearing yours. That is your best. Your wife is the best female friend you can ever have. She remains your best forever. Do you understand? But some people will say, like Val said, honey, she's just a friend. She doesn't mean any harm. She means harm. Oh. Do you understand? She means harm. She is not just. We're talking about best here. Best is the highest of it all. It's not just. If you say just, there's a big gap, difference between just and best. Because just relationship or just female friend is just a peripheral one. But when you say best female friend, it's a very deep one. So now you're telling me you can freely have a deep female friend when your wife is there. So what is the position of your wife in the house? Do you know when you are best, you are close? Are you aware of that? Okay. You know when you are close, you share secrets. And when you share secrets, you become each other's confidant. So where do you now place your wife? When you have this best somewhere, you share all this with. Remember, as besties, you are always together.
That's all.
Most of these best female friends, when you check, like 95% of them are single ladies. And they can be so desperate. When you have a girl as your best, she is not just, remember I said, she is best, your perfect friend. You have now indirectly made your wife imperfect. She deserves your attention because she is your best. Do you know when a woman is in need, you have a problem, you have something eating you up, you have to call your best. Someone will ask, don't you have a friend you can talk to? And the only person that comes to your mind is that your best friend. Someone's husband, your fellow lady's husband, you call him. Do you know this man might be in the matrimonial bed now with the wife? You call him out because you need your best friend's attention. It might be on the weekend. He wants to spend this weekend with his family. Kids, he never had time to stay with during weekdays because of work. You call him out. He has to give you this attention because he is the only best friend you have. It's not because you are her best. She finds it difficult to bring in another best. If she's the trustworthy type, she wants to keep only you. She might have, like I said, you have good, better, best. Yes. She might have good, better friends. But it is this best she has always want to stay with. Now your attention is divided. You start withdrawing your attention from the family. The responsibilities you have to take care in the house, you start withdrawing from it because you want to satisfy her. And when you are very close, because as a best friend, you can go out together, have lunch together, have dinner together,
watch knockouts in the cinema,
do things together. Do things together. And when this closeness is there is this attachment, emotional attachment. It brings about emotional feelings. And when these emotional feelings are there is this emotional intimacy. It must definitely occur. And when it occurs, my dear, forget it. Your wife has lost you.
Hey.
This woman wouldn't like to have another man again in her life. Even when men start coming. You know some ladies out there, most ladies out there don't want to struggle with the guys in the labor market. Most of them want already made. Yes. You are already made. It must be with this your wife that you suffered with to get to this level. And you want to bring in best friend to come and to ruin all you've labored for.
Best.
Don't be an architect of your own misfortune.
Who make Laurentia best there?
Do you know some people, after raising up a structure that took them time, challenges, ups and downs to get to a part, they want to start demolishing it. Is it possible? But when you do it, you will suffer it because you have to start from the scratch.
So.
This woman now, anytime she has feelings, the best friend she would call. It might be in the night, like I've said before, it might be weekends. She needs you always. There's something that goes on between you and her. So now she threatens to ruin your marriage. Because that is to say you must attend to her, give her attention whenever she needs it. If you don't, she threatens. I wouldn't want her to come in between your marriage, so you always want to satisfy her. Your marriage is on the line here. You are working towards ruining this marriage. Do you know the happiness, the joy, the affection, the love that has taken you time to build, that has been existing in this family that makes you happy? You're beginning to ruin it because a best friend has come. I don't think when people call their best girlfriends, they're just friends. Why is it just? If it is just, keep her aside. You want to bring in a woman to introduce in your family, you can share table together. My dear, that doesn't work the way you think. You can't bring in a woman and tell your wife, this is my bestie.
There'll be rice, beans, and otapia on the table.
Of course, you're right about Kwube. Because for me, what will I think is my position there? When my husband brings in a woman and tells me this woman is his bestie, then what am I? Tell me what am I? If I'm your lover, I should be your best.
Wait. See, you get the one where I've been see one time, where on the day for table they chop, wife, husband, and the bestie, female bestie. Now, whether the waiter won't put one kind food for the man, the best thing, I say, no, he doesn't eat that. Wife won't faint.
She
like,
now has
how
a say.
I don't know, say, my husband doesn't eat that.
this.
Now, this lady.
Have you seen it?
Even in the problem of best color.
No.
Have you seen it?
He doesn't eat
Did
that.
Did you hear that?
No.
Calm down. My
It's
people wait there for house and I don't hear as the argument they go. We don't throw phone lines them open, make on begin the call. If you know if you make phone call, enter Facebook or Instagram, drop your messages. I read it here, live and direct. You want to go? Correct. When I feel continue now while my message.
Yes, I want to ask a question. How many married men want to accept their wife's best man friend? How many? Val, will you accept it?
No.
If I'm your wife and I bring in, like you said, you can bring her, you can introduce her, she can dine with you in the house.
Sit on the table and eat.
If I bring in a man, if I'm your wife, I bring in a man. I say, honey, this is my best friend. And you will gladly welcome him.
Okay. Thank you very much for the question.
Yeah.
Don't adjust.
Now, there's a point I want you to understand.
Go ahead.
We have different styles for different folks.
Okay.
The way you feel something is not the way the other person is feeling it. You understand? Now, most of these besties we're talking about, like I said, if the man that my wife is bringing at home, they share common interest. Like, my wife is a musician, the man is a musician. He brings out the best. They sing together right from time before we even got married. And I know that they are on the neutral level.
How would you know? Did you hear that?
Ask me a question.
You
can
know
I,
that they are
you
on
ask
the
me a
answer.
question. Can I answer your question? So most at times, before a married woman will say, this is my best friend, do you know what most men will say? I'm sure this man or this woman is married. So if that husband, if that man, that my wife, this is my wife's bestie, and he's a married man also, you don't understand, and they share the same interest, that's the double.
Oh, so now on go they married. We can't have single bestie.
That is no. You don't understand what I'm saying. We have single bestie, but I'm still saying that in most cases, some men would even want it like, okay, I want that person to be a married person also, because if you're single, there's a tendency that something might go